Hi, my name is Ken George, and I wanted to take about 15 minutes to go over a program that we are offering. We are looking for territory managers. We've got a start date of March 1st for a brand new gift card rebate program that benefits schools, nonprofits, as well as small business communities around the country. The income opportunity is stout, and what you see there, in my opinion, is conservative. So let me give you a brief overview of the program that for nonprofits, schools, churches, what have you, offers them an opportunity to raise big funds without fundraising, simply by having their members go out and shop at local businesses that earns a rebate for their favorite school, church, or nonprofit. Again, these are everyday purchases. You see on the right, there's an example, car wash, barbecue restaurant, pizza place, the bowling alley, a clothing store. You add all that together with those percentage rebates, and the contribution that goes back to the school or nonprofit's $12.70. Now, I want you to think how fast that adds up from just one supporter's purchases, and then think about what happens when you've got 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 in the group. Now you're talking about extraordinary results. So we're looking for territory managers. You've got to live in a populated area that has businesses as well as organizations. It's a full-time opportunity. We are looking for folks to work outside business-to-business sales that have that type of experience or a comparable work history experience, who have confidence, good communication, as well as closing skills. In addition, you've got to have reliable transportation. You've got to be presentable in the way that you look and dress. Also, you've got to have 3 references. They will be checked. Now, the whole idea is this. You're going to be approaching small businesses about a gift card rebate program. It's a 10-minute long presentation. You're going to earn 50% commission on the program setup of $350. The whole idea is to go out and get 20 businesses in your first month just to get the program started. And the business will literally choose what rebate amount they want to go with, whether it's 3% or whether it's 20%. What types of businesses are we talking about? All the types of businesses that you've got in your community, wherever people spend money, whether it's at a restaurant, a retail store, clothing, juice bar, car wash, family fun center, bowling alleys, literally the landscaping company. They work for people also. People are writing checks to them as well. So there's all different types of businesses in the community that you can be talking to. The idea is we're going to approach the small business and say something like the following. My name is Ken with Loyalty Central. I'm here on behalf of dozens of schools, churches, and nonprofits, and we are not looking for donations. What we want is we want to bring you customers. Our community program ensures that these nonprofits direct their members to shop, knowing that promoting these local businesses will in fact benefit them. So, who's the person that I would need to speak with regarding a business building community program like this that gets your business recommended to hundreds or thousands of local families? Is that you? Great. Look, it's going to take 5 or 10 minutes to explain the program. Is now a good time, or do we need to schedule an appointment to come back? When I approach a nonprofit, same thing, 10-minute presentation, but there's zero setup. And the same thing, it's a 2020 program. We're looking for 20 businesses. We're looking for 20 organizations in your local area to kick this thing off in your town. So what types of nonprofits? Schools, school groups, churches, church groups, orchestras, marching bands, athletic groups, nonprofits, Boy and Girl Scouts. The list goes on and on. There are so many groups in our communities that are looking for money, and money doesn't grow on trees. So we want to approach these nonprofits the same way. I'm Ken with Loyalty Central. I'm here on behalf of a group of local area businesses. I want to make you aware of a local business rebate program that provides direct monthly funding that's available to your nonprofit. Who's the person that I discussed this program with? Is that you? Great. We've got a very non-traditional fundraising program because it's automatic. It's outside of promoting. It doesn't require any work on your part and no donations or extra spending on behalf of your members. So it's going to take 5-10 minutes to explain the program. Is now a good time, or do we need to schedule an appointment to come back? Again, it's all about 2020. We call 2020 a cycle. You should be able to complete that cycle in 3 to 4 weeks if you're taking your time. Maybe it's going to take you 5 or 6 weeks. But there's no reason not to be able to go out and get one of each day, which means just working Monday through Friday at the end of the month, you've got a 20/20. Now, in the beginning, the people aren't really going to get it. They're not going to be super crazy excited. So they might have 100 members, but maybe only 25 jump on board and go to the pizza place and use the program and the barbecue joint and the car wash. So with 25 people per group to start, spending $200 a month in these businesses, literally that's $100,000 in revenue that you just generated through this program. 5% of that, or $250 per group each month, is going back to the nonprofit. What do you make? Well, you're going to make $3,500 commission for adding those 20 businesses, and then you're going to make $500 a month, and that's your little piece of that $100,000 that's coming in each month. Now, I want you to think for just a second what's going to happen when you walk in the door of 20 organizations and nonprofits, schools, churches, and what have you, with a check for $250. Now, realistically, some it's going to be more money, some it's going to be less, but the impact is going to be tremendous. Why? You're going to be able to get referrals from the businesses, the app users, and the organizations. You're also going to be able to go back and sell the skeptical businesses that didn't think it would work in the beginning. The nonprofits, that's the biggest thing, they're going to be able to double the number of people that are participating. So a minute ago, it was 25 people doing the program. Now it's 50. Guess what? More excitement with more businesses and more nonprofits that you're going to be adding each week. So literally every week there's going to be announcements. Hey, here's a couple more businesses in the community that you can use. The following week, here's 5 more businesses. Here's 7 more businesses. In addition, you're going to be signing up new nonprofits. They're going to start faster. Instead of starting and lollygagging around, they're going to be able to look at the success that the other groups have had, and after seeing that, they're going to start like gangbusters. That means everyone's going to make more money. The businesses, the nonprofits, and the territory reps. That said, when you looked at the first cycle, we went through those results on the left already. Look at the difference in the second cycle. Say, all you've done is doubled the number of organizations, but now the enthusiasm is greater. So $100,000 now turns into $400,000, which means when you go out to deliver checks to these groups, now the average is going to be $500 per group. When that happens, your commission goes up on a monthly basis to $2,000 a month, and it's only going to increase as you continue to do more cycles. Again, there's no reason not to go out and complete a cycle every single month, but I'm going to show this to you conservatively as if it takes you 2 months to complete a cycle. Again, that $70,000 opportunity or the $125,000 a year opportunity, there's no reason you can't go out there and double those numbers based upon what we're talking about and the conservative nature of the numbers that we're showing. So let's continue. When we get to cycle 3 and 4, you can see that your monthly money as far as your commission for signing the businesses up, that remains the same because you're signing up simply 20 new businesses every couple of months, and then, or every month, whatever you do. And then, of course, your rep commission, your piece of the pie, that monthly piece, that is going to continue to increase. By the end of the year, you're looking at a situation where you've literally got $21,000 from completing those cycles in your upfront commission. You've generated $37,000 in residual commissions. And not only that, but at the end of the year, your monthly residual commissions, $6,000 a month. That's where you are at the end of the first year, which means if you don't do anything but work with that group, the 120 businesses, the 120 organizations, if all you do is work with them, you're making $72,000 a year going forward. Now, in addition to that, that's just showing you 2 different commissions. In addition, we also have 8 other commissionable products to sell, including websites, mobile apps, franchise apps, digital coupons, digital loyalty programs, ads, and sponsorships, all inside of the app or other apps. In addition to that, we've got monthly cash bonuses as well as an annual fund share bonus, and that is after 1 year of production, based upon the number of 2020 cycles you've completed, you're going to be able to earn trips and cruises, company car, insurance products, a virtual assistant, and we're going to be adding to that list. So literally each year that goes by, you're going to be adding to your total of fund shares, and you're going to be able to use those as it grows year over year to be able to get stuff off of that bonus list. At the end of the second year, again, everything just grows. You've got you're now up to $10,000 on a monthly basis as far as your residuals are concerned, and that's assuming that you slow down and you did 120 groups and organizations the first year. The second, you only add 80. So now you're at a total of 200, but again, you're up to $120,000 a year in residual income. So that doesn't suck, especially when that is the base. And then from there, you've got all those other commissionable products as well as your two different types of bonuses and shares. The last thing I really want to hammer home is that as the value and popularity of the program grows, we're going to be able to attract even more impressive partners. Just to focus on one type, we're talking about supermarkets. When people go to supermarkets, they're spending $500 a month. That's if they've got a family of 4 or what have you. Adding partners along the way like that, you can look at doubling the commissions for you, the territory managers. You can look at doubling the that check that is going to be going to these nonprofits as well. So it's only going to get better, or as it said at the top of the slide, if you build it, they will come. From there, let's just go ahead and span out really quick, and let's see what the whole thing is going to look like. Because if we go out and have 10 successful territory reps first year, we're literally going to have 60,000 people that are out there shopping. We're going to be generating $600,000 a month in rebates, or $7.2 million a year in rebates. So now when you go out and talk to a nonprofit after the first or second year, you're saying, hey, we're giving out $7 million a year in rebates. Maybe we're giving out $21 million a year in rebates based upon what happens at the end of the second year. Who do I speak to about you guys getting your piece? Or if you're a small business, hey, small business owner, yeah, we've got this awesome app. We're putting $12 million a month through it. $144 million a year is going through this app. At the end of the second year, we've got $400 million going through this app. Yep. Who do I speak to about you guys getting your piece of all of that business that we are bringing to the party? In essence, you can call me Rain Man because that's what I'm doing. I'm raining down money and profits on top of the businesses as well as the nonprofits. So what's the best part of the program? It's that it's a win-win-win. Let me count that. Win-win-win-win situation. Territory managers, you make a ridiculous amount of money becoming a hero in your local communities. Small businesses, they love it because they're making more money, they're getting more business. And when they do donations to local nonprofits now, they're not just going to be throwing away money, they're going to have it where, hey, come in and use this program, and then we can be sending you money that way. For the nonprofits, they're going to be able to gain more money and a steady stream of funding without having to have their people go out and sell and buy things or collect money or deliver product. And then, of course, each of their members are going to love it because they're doing what they were already doing, and now they're supporting and benefiting their organization. So the time is now, folks. It's all about 2020, not just vision, but 2020 cycles, getting your 20 businesses, your 20 nonprofits. Folks, opportunities like this don't come around very often. So let's talk. Let's talk about you joining the team, making a difference in your community, because right now we are hiring territory managers. March 1st is liftoff. Thanks for your time. Good luck with your decisions.